Hey folks, how you all doing? Lloyd here, Mr. Hats, as I'm affectionately known in the vinyl community. So today I thought I would do another one of my collections videos. So that's just to show an artist where I have quite a few albums of, whether it's studio albums, live albums, compilations, a mixture of all on vinyl. I'm not going to show the compact discs. And I've done that by combining Lyne and I's collections. They don't have to be artists that are absolutely complete with every studio album an artist has released, just other artists where you have quite a few. And I'm trying to showcase artists that don't get shown much in the vinyl community. This video, we're going to go for Gene Pitney, one of Lyne and I's favourite artists. Now, Gene Pitney was a country singer. He was a country and western / gunfighter western singer, also a country crossover pop singer. Now, he had a huge string of hits in the 1960s going into the early 1970s. His career started to fade. He was still quite popular in the UK. He ended up moving to Wales, I believe, or definitely the UK anyway. And towards the late 1980s, it might have been 1989, Mark Allman from Soft Cell decided to cover Something's Gotten Hold of My Heart, which was one of his big hits in the early to mid 1960s. He actually asked Gene Pitney if he would do a duet with him, which he did, and the single was a #1 hit in the UK, and that brought a resurgence to Gene's career, especially in the UK. And he continued on the touring circuit until he died in 2006. He died shortly after a concert in Cardiff in Wales when he returned to his hotel room. His manager couldn't get hold of him, went up there, he'd had a heart attack in his hotel room and sadly passed away. So without further ado, let's get on to the albums Lyne and I have in our vinyl collections of Gene Pitney. Now, all these albums, these would have been hand-me-downs from both sets of parents that we've been given. I've bought a couple of compact discs over the years. I think Lyne may have too, but these are generally hand-me-downs or albums that have been found in, we've found at markets basically, you know, for $1 or whatever, second hand. So let's start off. We go to 1962 here with Only Love Can Break Your Heart, which was a who wrote that? Hal David and Burt Bacharach wrote that song. But the big hit off this album would have been The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. There's the track list in there. This one's on the United Artists label, as a few of his earlier albums are. That's a beautiful label, isn't it? I actually love that label. I think it's so cool. So I don't think this was his first album. It may have been his second or third, but it was pretty well up there with his really early ones. Next we've got 1963. Gene Pitney sings Just For You. So Mecca would have been the big hit off this album. I actually haven't heard this album, but I am familiar with a couple of the songs on here, Teardrop by Teardrop and The Ship, True Love, Goodbye, and obviously Mecca. This one's on the United Artists label as well, so I won't bother showing you that one. Next up, we're in 1963 again with Blue Jean. 24 Hours from Tulsa was the huge hit from this album, and Yesterday's Hero from memory, could be wrong, but I believe it was a big hit as well. It's on the United Artists label as well. Next up, we're up to 1963 again, his third studio album in that year. Gene Pitney, Dedicated to My Teen Queens. I haven't listened to this album. This is one of Lyne's as well. I can't recall any songs off this album. Maybe you guys can. And this one was on the CBS label. go. Let's look at the quality of that. I should really play this album, it's so clean. It's not a mark on it, there's the odd fingerprint on it, but no marks. I should really get this out and play it. Simply because I can't recall really any of the songs on it. So 1963 again. Same cover as the last album actually. Almost. Got that one, and here you've got the same girls again. And this album is Sing's Worldwide Winners, 1963. Again, Town Without Pity would have been the big hit off this one, as in The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. It's on CBS as well, so I won't look that, but it is a gatefold, so let's have a look at the gatefold, shall we? While I'm at it. Oh no, it's not. It's two copies of the same album. One must be mine and one must be Lynn's. Next up, we're going to go to 1964. It Hurts to Be in Love. That was a huge hit off this album. It's on the CBS label again. I believe this is a gatefold sleeve. No, it's not. It's two again. So me and Lynn must both have the same albums here. Let's go to 1965 now. Looking Through the Eyes of Love, which was a hit there. He also does a brilliant version of Rags to Riches and Unchained Melody on this album. Won't bother getting this out because it's CBS label as well. (1965) again. I Must Be Seeing Things. He's gone from United Artists to the CBS label. There. Again. Next up, Gene Pitney, Superstar. When was this album? 1970-ish. Yeah, looking quite suave and dapper in his roll neck sweater. It's a double album. This is on the Music On label, I believe. It's a different label as well. It's almost similar to the RCA label, doesn't it? Very almost too similar. Could quite easily get mistaken. So yeah, that one's a double album. Best of Gene Pitney there. The amount of hits on there is incredible. Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, If I Didn't Have a Dime, Half Heaven, Half Heartache, It Hurts to Be in Love, absolutely brilliant. Princess in Rags, Town Without Pity, 24 Hours from Tulsa, Mecca, Looking Through the Eyes of Love, absolutely brilliant. What an incredible artist. There you go. When was this one released? Doesn't say, can't say. The compilation there. would definitely be a 1960s album by the look of it, just the age of it and everything. There's all the hits on there. And this one will be on the EMI Stateside label. Look at that, isn't it? Really clean looking record, that one. I think I played this one not long ago, to be honest with you, and there's a few cracks and hisses on it, but no real skips. Another one, 20 greatest hits. We have 2 copies of this album as well. One must be Lynn's, one must be mine, I guess. The big hits. Same there anyway. So, what's the front of this record look like? Exactly the same. Front and back are exactly the same. Greatest hits of all time, Gene Pitney. Strange because someone's written alongside the songs there. No, no, yes, yes. I guess they liked them or they didn't like them. That was from 1972. On the Interfusion label again, the one that looks like the RCA label. CBS, this is Gene Pitney. This is definitely a 1960s release. This is the last one actually. It doesn't really say. It's an Australian release. It's a printed letter on the back from Jane. Dear friends, so many of the letters I received from members of the Australian Record Club, I sometimes think it must be an auxiliary of the Gene Pitney fan club. Best always, Gene Pitney. Double album. As I said, he was very, very popular here in Australia. Still gets a lot of airplay today. So there you have it, folks. That's the Gene Pitney albums Lynn and I have in our record collection. As usual, leave your comments in the comments section below. Let us know what your favourite Gene Pitney songs are. Do you like the one with Mark Allman? Do you even remember that? If you're outside the UK, because it really was only a hit in the UK. But if you haven't heard it, go and listen to it. Mark Allman and Gene Pitney, Something's Gotten Hold of My Heart. It's a really, really lovely version. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Stay safe, take care. All for now, catch you around, and bye folks.